Hey everyone, it is the Exiled Gamer here today. And we're back, we're playing Minecraft, and we're probably gonna get kicked in a few seconds, so there we go. Okay, I was on the Twitch screen for too long. Alright. We will go ahead and we will load up the realm. And I want to do a little bit of talking today, and we are gonna be building. Um It is my own design, so I'm kind of just wifting and wafting, or sorry, not wifting and wafting. I'm kind of just going as I go. All right, I don't really know what I'm doing in here. All right, so again, as always, Master Realm is open. If you do want to join, please please put a comment down below, and I will put the code up for you guys. This world is welcome to all, any age. All I ask of you is that if you do build, please build something appropriate, and please do not grief this world. I have spent a long time on this world, and I am going to continue spending a long time on this world. That's kind of my little PSA. That's my TED Talk. Thank you. All right. With that out of the way, can actually head over towards the city, and I don't think I've actually done a video on this portion of the city. So this is something me and my buddy have been working on. Right now, it is still a work in progress. We did not clear all this up by hand. We used the world edit tool, or the slash delete or slash fill command. This would have taken forever by hand, and I'm so glad I didn't do it all. I started by hand, and then I realized, yeah, this is annoying. I gotta find another method, and this worked. So this is gonna be expanded upon more. We just wanted to start out a little bit, get some base designs going. So of course over here we have I know it's either the Department of the Bureaucracy of Cartography. It is the Department of Cartography. And it's really cool. My buddy made this. He is the director here. And then down here we have what is going to be a massive map of the world. There are a few secrets that are in here. I will go over some of those in a video, because I have a few secrets myself. That I have made around the world. A few little story elements that I have been working on behind the scenes that I will be showing off. Honestly, that'll probably be the next thing I record. But that is something I'm not going to be showing off. That will be at a later time and later date. So right here we'll be building like a Nike store, a little parking lot right here. Just nice. And then we have a hotel right here, or an apartment. I'm not quite sure which it's going to be, but it is some sort of residency. And the inside of it is currently not done yet. My friend just wanted to get the base design done, and I really do like the look of this. This really challenges us to build something that is not just a little bit of depth with it. Otherwise, it's going to have some blank space, which is what this building does have right here, and this is the building I'm going to be working on. I will be filling this this blank space up with something. I know it looks really funky. I don't know why I have crying obsidian here. I really like the little splash of color, because it's all really pure. And then I did the terracotta, something a little bit different. Or the is it clay or is it terracotta? Concrete. It's none of the above. But I threw some more concrete in there to give it a little bit of a change, and then of course the splash of color, which is the crying obsidian. This is gonna be or like it's probably gonna be honestly an apartment, some sort of residency like that. It is yet to be determined the name. I'm not going off of any real world design for this. I'm kind of just I kind of just drew. I didn't draw. I haven't drawn in a while actually. I kind of just put some blocks down and went with some patterns that I liked, and then now I'm just replicating it. It went back, and then now it's just gonna go straight up, just so it's a little bit of depth. And honestly, I think it would have been fine if it didn't go back. I mean, it is kind of a small room. Like originally, I was gonna divide it into a few rooms, but that is not gonna happen. I could divide it in half. By half, I mean I had to put 2 blocks here and just extend it all back. Which wouldn't be the worst thing, but you know, when push comes to shove, I'll make a decision. But as of now, it's something that is far at the back of my mind. I want to get the exterior done first. That's what we're doing. So I want to talk about a few things as well. Namely, I want to talk about the state of the channel right now, and I'm probably doing a separate video on this. Notice I keep saying probably. I'm really not sure what I want to do right now to talk about the state of the channel. I don't know if I want to do it in a video like this or if I want to make it in its own video. Okay, no, that's stupid. I'm gonna make a separate video on it. But I'm gonna talk a little bit about the state of the channel right now, and it is really shocking to me that we are seeing growth right now. You know, considering this is a summer where everything is kind of changed, and I'm not really out doing much. I'm not really making videos at a at a record-breaking pace or at any pace whatsoever. It's really nice to see that we've gained a decent amount of subscribers. I was at like 132 or something, and now I'm at 144. And it's astonishing how we've grown, even though I haven't been, really pushing content, even though I haven't really done much with editing. It's nice to see growth. Growth is always something that I haven't had like a really decent amount of growth in quite some time. So seeing that is pretty inspiring. It also could be quite foolish. So, I mean, the urge to keep making content has definitely grown. But, I mean, I never planned on stopping the flow of content. It's just I was not sure how I wanted it to change. Because right now, there's things going on. Again, I'm working a lot right now. Or I will be working a lot more. There are still other games I like to play. There's, things I like to do. And whatnot. So the tides will keep changing, and I hope you guys will stay during these changing and uncertain times, because we're kind of having to live each day as it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. It does, It leaves a sense of mystery, but it also leaves a sense of uncertainty. Well, for some. For me, it's really... Every day has kind of been the same. It's always been wake up, it's been eat, it's been either play Xbox alone or with friends, or it's go to work and then come home, and then it's go to sleep, and then it's repeat. Everything right now is kind of in just a weird funk. And this isn't, it's not like it's non-typical for a summer, but there are things I really miss right now. I really miss seeing my friends, but I never really see my friends in the summer. I don't really. I have a car and I can drive around. I just, yeah, that's not really what I would rather do. Kind of just, again, I'm just in this funk where I'm thinking things, and some thoughts scare me. Some thoughts are kind of like, where the fuck did that come from? But you know, we've all got a rhyme. We've all got a reason. And I believe I'll probably make a video on I made a few videos. I'm sorry for jumping all over the place. I'm not good with talking. I made a few videos that I never really uploaded recently that talked about, you know, I wanted to reflect while there was time. Because this is when I first started to see a little bit of growth. And I wanted to reflect back, look at things I've done well, things I haven't done well on the channel. And honestly, I never really got around to uploading that. I wasn't satisfied with the length of the video is really long. I mean, that's typical. But I wasn't satisfied with what I covered and the degree of what I covered. Then I made another video that was a little more in depth to my personal life. Things that people have probably or may not have noticed. I don't really know. Some viewers are really astute in that stuff. I'm not. When I watch a video, I don't really listen to see. I don't really listen and think, okay, how has anything changed? He sounds a little off today. But anyways, I did make a video like that talking about, you know, mental health and whatnot, and I just never uploaded it. And I doubt I will ever upload it. It's something that is more personal that I wanted to share, and because it's not something that only I am dealing with. It's not like I'm the only one in the world. It's something that is common, and it's something that is kind of pushed to the bottom of priorities in society, it seems. At times. It's not like that all the time. But especially right now, with everything that's going on, and all of the ideals that are being portrayed and pushed up front to be expanded upon, and to be you know, to become more important almost. Mental health is among. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it's up there with the importance it should get. Because I mean, the world is such a dark and shitty place. I mean, there's no dodging the bullet. It's full of people who are unkind. It's full of sickness. It's disease, and it's full of just disgusting, filthy people. And I mean, that's just kind of my inside thoughts, but the reality is the world is just it's in a sad state. And I don't know why I'm talking about this. There are days where there are days where people wake up and we look outside and all we see is a world that is turned against itself. Because no one can come to an agreement anymore, and this isn't just politics, this is on everything. No one can ever agree with anything someone else has to say. It's always my way or the highway. And it's really disappointing. Because when it's that way where it's okay, it's either my way or it doesn't get done at all, then nothing changes. And then there's ideals that society is pushing that is really worrisome. I'm not gonna talk about those, but there are ideals society pushes, especially teachers and whatnot, that are very influential because again we are in the growing phase, and some people are more susceptible to information than others. Some people believe everything they hear. Um, I don't really know what this tangent is I'm going on. Minecraft really brings out a side of me where it's, especially when I'm not playing with anyone, where it's just, I think long and hard, and I'm just, especially right now, I'm just stuck in these ruts, and this is just kind of how I roll with it. Just gotta take life one step at a time. And if anyone out there is really struggling right now, with mental health or something else, I know this pandemic has affected everyone in different ways, and I hate to break it to you guys, but there's a lot of people I'm seeing that say the virus is done, gone. It's not. I know everyone's really worried about it right now, but yes, the virus is still a thing, and yes, it's still threatening. We actually just saw, I think, the highest amount of positive cases in Florida since the outbreak first began. And the virus keeps changing and keeps evolving. It's not going to stay the same. So, but the infectivity rate is is going up, but the mortality rate is staying low. But still, it doesn't mean you should go out and be carefree. I would not be surprised if a lot of businesses start shutting down again. Like, I'm a McDonald's employee. I'm gonna say it straight up. We did consider a reopening, and then we stopped. I know a lot of other McDonald's are in that same way, at least in my area, here in Wisconsin. A lot of places said they were going to open, and then upon further examination and upon cases going back up, they said it's not worth it. Because we were only going to do it where you could come in and pick up your food. There was no eating at any of the tables. So it's really just that and going to the bathroom, which is more work for us than anything. And I mean, yeah, it's work. I mean, we're gonna have to do something, but it was just a risk that wasn't worth it. We weren't gonna be making any extra money. We weren't gonna be making a large. We probably weren't even gonna make a single dollar more. All it is another way for people to pick up food, and a lot of people are still really superstitious about stuff, and that I'm glad to see. I'm glad to see people. I'm glad to see that most people I've seen at work are still very cautious and are still taking precautions. And then I see a lot of people of my age that are just running around frolicking with like some frat parties or some shit like that. People will do what they want to do, and I understand we've all been caged up. We all want to get back to normal life, but life isn't going to return to normal. It's not until either everyone keeps saying a cure. There will not be a cure for this. It's like the flu. There could be ways like to prevent it, like the flu shot. It's really just like a kit bashing of certain of what the flu like symptoms, or what like the flu strains might have that year. It's not exact because the flu is pretty finicky. And usually, like, it's not gonna be 100% effective. Sometimes, some years it works really great. Some years it doesn't work at all. Um, we had information on the virus that we could have really used, and the Chinese burned it. They confiscated it and they burned it. They destroyed it. So, I mean, that's the reality. So, and there's actually another virus in China now that is pandemic. That could be another, that could cause another pandemic, and it is a virus that comes from pigs. Of course, it's just being observed. We don't know how it's made, but we don't know how it's made, how it transmutes, how it does anything like that. We just know it exists. I don't know why I'm really, like, I feel like years from now, when I come back and if I come back and watch some of these videos, which I probably will. I've been meaning to watch all the videos in this the 365 days, or now the Master World series, or Master Realm, to see how my old videos used to be, because I need to see myself, the improvement. I mean, especially if I'm going to be making a video on the improvements and whatnot. But I want to see firsthand what has actually changed. I want to see, I want to reminisce. That's really my things. I want to reminisce on things I've built and be like, oh, I remember building that. That was really cool, or that was such a stupid idea. What was I thinking? But yeah. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the roof on this. I'll probably just do a flat surface. So I'm actually gonna stop the video here. We have been here for 23 minutes. Wow. The hard thing for me is knowing when to stop a video, and be like, all right, that's enough. We're good. Let's rock out. But yeah, I think I'm happy with where we're at. Gotten it all up to size, and I believe I'm gonna add like maybe 1 or 2 more floors. I appreciate having the time. Sorry for ranting. If there is anything you guys need, if you do want to join the realm, or if you need someone to talk to, yes, I am here. It's not just me in the world. There are people around you that I'm sure would be more than happy to hear concerns and to hear what's bothering you. And I know it's not easy. Sometimes it's for the best. And I'm a hypocrite saying that. I don't like to open up. I like to keep everything bottled in, and then it's not a good thing. I acknowledge that, but I still do it. Anyways, again, we are here. We will get through this. In the meantime, I am the Exiled Gamer. This has been me and the Master Realm. Alright. Take it easy, everyone. Have a great day.